the name is Crafty. Is it really? Yeah. Her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl. Let's see here. CraftyRia. Yeah. CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah. CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now, Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what the stuff I said. Yes. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles. She can make 3, 4 different crafts at one time. She could be making a Christmas card over here. She could be unboxing like VB crafts and flamingo diamond paintings and sealing wax embellishments with the others. You know, she could do all types of stuff, man. You know, all at once. You know, she could split her octopus brain into all types of different, you know, things. Yeah. She's tough, yeah. Let's talk about it. CraftyRia. She streams on YouTube, yeah. CraftyRia. With her human hand extensions. Makes all sorts of stuff. I said diamond painting. Diamond painting. I said diamond painting. Just one pro. You're sick in the head. That I'll tell you what, that boy ain't right. He just say he ain't right, man. Let me tell you, you know, jeez, dude. CraftyRia, she's tough. Yeah. CraftyRia, yeah. CraftyRia. Yeah, maybe she has an OnlyFans. Well, the name is Crafty, but is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Excuse me. Today is Monday, December 30th. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, and I hope that you are ready for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all of the things. Let me get all of my things together here. This is CraftyRia, by the way. And good evening, Destilu and CCH. Welcome in from South Carolina. Christine, my awesome moderator, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Angela, hello, hello. All right, thank you guys for being here. I have to make sure I have it on live chat. You guys, if you want to catch all of the chat, be sure to set your setting to live chat rather than top chat. Top chat only lets you see some of the things. All right. Okay. We're going to be doing a Mad Lib out of this book, A Very Mad Lib Christmas, although it's not a Christmas Mad Lib. But it happens to be in this book. There's 4 Mad Lib books in this big book of Mad Libs. And if someone would like to be the volunteer for me, please type a volunteer in chat. The way we do Mad Libs here is I ask for the different words and you guys put them in chat, and the volunteer usually picks the word that they want to go into the Mad Lib, and that's the word I use. And let me do a couple things here. Let me do Bob and tacos and Mad Libs. Okay. All right, there we go. The intro song that plays was made by Pork Roll Bob. Thank you. I do appreciate that. And then that intro video was made by SuperMegaTacos. And I appreciate that as well. And if we don't have a volunteer, I'll go ahead and pick the words as we go. So the first word we need for the Mad Lib, we'll just start with that. We need a noun. We need 2 nouns. All right, so let's start with 2 nouns times 2. Okay. All right. So today I'm going to work on some cards. I have pulled some Christmas cards that were kind of wintry, and I thought we could do some winter cards, and I put them in this bag here. So we'll work on some of those. So we do need noun. There we go. We need 2 nouns. So if you guys want to stick your nouns in the chat, I'll try to keep track of them as we go, and I'll put them in the Mad Lib. I might just randomly pick them as I see them. All right. I do have this card. It says to Auntie and Uncle, and it's kind of Christmassy, but I thought it would be a good New Year's card. And I know New Year's Eve is tomorrow, so it's too late to send, but I'm going to go ahead and make it anyway. House Mouse. All right, I'm keeping a list as we go here, and I'm jotting them down as we go. So my show's going to be a little bit paused, but that's okay. So I'm going to cut these out kind of like this bottom portion and not as much of this part here. Right, it is your New Year's Eve today. Happy New Year's Eve, Christine. All of you down under folks are living in the future. I'm going to cut it kind of right there. Can save this for a Christmas card in the future. It's very pretty, and I really do like that cut edge. And then I'm going to cut this kind of like there. So I have that. And I'll leave this here, raise a toast to the season, because it is the holiday season. And let's see, there's not a lot of room. I'm going to trim this a little bit over a little bit. All right, champagne flute, cheese Danish, and mincemeat pie. I'm just writing these down. Cheese Danish. Mince. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. This goes kind of there. And let me see what color backing paper that I want to use. Probably not red, because it'll look very Christmassy if I do it red. So maybe like a blue or something to go with the blue on those glasses. Do you guys have any plans for the new year? Are you doing anything? Oh, that looks good. Anything tomorrow for New Year's Eve, or today if it is your New Year's Eve? Well, you're probably watching me, but are you doing anything for the new year? Do you make resolutions? Tell me, what do you do? I do not make resolutions. And I have no plans for New Year's Eve. And I am streaming on Twitch on New Year's Day. So that is my exciting New Year. So nothing special for the new year. Okay, that's kind of cute, actually. I like it. I have a ribbon that has drinks on it, but they are like martinis and it's on black, and I don't think it's going to be a good color for this. So let's go with silver, possibly. Well, my whole thing of silver ribbon went flying on the floor. Yeah, let's go with this silver ribbon here. My whole thing went flying on the floor. I'm going to set that on my shelf there. Okay. This is Dollar Tree ribbon, and there's a little bit of fallout on it. No new pattern paper by year. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people do that. They try not to buy too many craft supplies. I'm not going to make that resolution because I know I'm going to break it if I make it. And you just have a quiet night at home. Okay. Chippies and dip, and then sparkling grape juice at midnight. Excellent. Oh, I know they're Echo Park is having an end of year clearance or something like that. I saw the email. I did not go. I did not shop it. Welcome in, Christopher Price. We're making a New Year's card from a Christmas card. I cut off the poinsettia. All right, and we need some nouns for the Mad Lib. I will do last call for the 2 nouns that we need. Please stick some in the chat if you're here. And you know, there's a lot of things that you can use instead of pattern paper, like Christmas cards or any other cards. And this is the time of year, you guys, go to your businesses in town and stuff and ask them if you can have their Christmas cards. So a lot of them would be more than happy to give them to you because they just take them down and throw them in the trash. So they would be more than happy to give you their cards that they're going to just throw in the trash. And businesses get a lot of really nice ones too. Pencil sharpener and mousse. Very good nouns, you guys. All right. I think we have enough. I will pick 2 of these to go in the Mad Lib. I'm going to do pencil sharpener for my first one. And mousse as the set. Oh, we needed a plural noun. Let me see. Cheese danishes. Okay, and I think that takes care of all of the nouns. No, another plural. We need a lot more plural nouns. Let me see. Champagne flutes could be one. And mousse could also be. I put mousse in a singular spot though. And mincemeat pies. Because that makes me laugh. I think I got all the nouns now. I didn't look at plurals earlier. All right, so now we need adjectives. 1, 2, 3, 4 adjectives. All right, so we need 4 adjectives for the next word in the Mad Lib. I'm gonna stick this in with my Christmas cards, so maybe next year I can use it. It is both singular and plural. I already put it though. I already handwritten it into the spot for a singular noun, so I left it there rather than moving it and changing it. Let's see, I think I'll put some flowers on here. We'll go with pinks. Yeah, I like the way some of the pinks here look. Put one there and there. And I think I'll go with those for now. I have some fabric tack that I will use. Those are some great ones to stick these on with. All right. I'm just writing some of these down. Okay. All right, let me get my bling out. My pink. We'll go with some pink. Okay. Let's see. I'll put this darkish looking pink on the light one, and I'll put a very light pink on the dark one. Oh, I think I'll do a flower here. Do I want that? That's too big. Let's go with this one. That one. Yeah, that'll work. And that way there's 3 too. All right. There we go. And this says, raise a toast to the season. And it could be really any season. I'll leave the inside blank because I'm not going to send it right now as a New Year's card because it will not get there in time, obviously. But next year I can send it as a Happy New Year card or a Christmas card or an anniversary card or anything like that. Especially if someone has an anniversary that is around this time of year. There we go. One card done. That was quick and easy. Very quick, very easy. And let me see. Let me put my flowers back. Put them there. Okay. All right. I have that cute snowman. I also have this humongous winter squirrel. He's so big. Let's do the squirrel. He's like, I think he's bigger than the house. It's crazy. I know. Where did I put it? Ah, there. My bone folder. I put it away. All right, I can trim it down quite a bit. I can trim it right up above the chimney. Then I need to make it at about 4 inches wide. Give me room for a mat. And then at 5 and like a quarter down here. I think that'll give me enough room for a little bit of a mat, or maybe I'll just leave it on the white. I kind of like the way it looks on the white. Let's leave it on the white. And I will just decorate this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to use on it yet. Oh, I have some of this floral stuff. Let me do that. Let's put this down. And then there are these bushes around the house. I have that floral. Do I have the other ones handy? Probably not. I do. I have that brownish one, which is not going to be good. In here. This one I thought would be the best. Okay. Unless I do the brown on the squirrel. Oh, I could do the brown on the squirrel. These are Flower Soft. They are made by flowersoft.com, which I do not believe is in business anymore. This is just, it's kind of like glitter in a way. It is, you'll see as I pull it apart. It's just like little, if you glue it on something, it's supposed to look like a flower. Thank you, Cece. I do. I like to recycle old cards. You don't have to buy new cards. You just use your old ones. I'm going to take this 5x7 card that I happen to have handy, and I'm just going to put it down underneath. And I'm going to, I want to put some glue. I'm going to just try it on the tail. I'm trying to decide which glue I want to use. That's right. Welcome to the obsession. I have some Elmer's glue in here. Let's see if I can get the lid off. Yeah, because I want to use kind of a lot of it. And I have a paintbrush. So I'm just going to use the back of this as a scrap. Normally I would get my big bottle out. Ooh. Now I have it all over the place, but look, I have a paintbrush here. I'm just going to paint this glue on this guy's tail. And it doesn't have to be even and straight since it's going to represent fur. So there, you can kind of see just how sloppily I painted the glue on there. And then I'm going to take this Flower Soft and I'm just going to kind of crumple it on there. So it's just kind of like, not really cloth. I don't really know how to describe it. They're crumples. And when you build it up on your card, it's supposed to look like flowers. But we're going to make this guy, we're going to try to make it look like fur. We'll see. right, and last call for adjectives for the Mad Lib. So there we have his tail. I think I'm going to have to do his whole body. Otherwise, his tail just does not look like it fits. So let me move that over. And I'm just going to paint his body, his brown part of his body, with the glue, but not as much. I don't want it to be as thick, I don't think. I want his tail to be bushier. And we'll put a little bit around his head and his ears. And I'm calling it a he. I don't know if it's a he or a she. We just do not know. Put a little bit around the face and his hands. Okay, let's go with this. Take some more of this. So I don't know how to describe this. It almost feels like a styrofoam, but it's not styrofoam. It's not really cloth either. I don't know what it is. Some sort of a thing. And when you build it up, you can build it up on your cards and it looks like flowers is what it's supposed to look like. But this is all brown. So in this case, it looks like, it really does look like brown fur. It really makes him pop off the card. That's kind of cool. And I moved it so his eye does stick out. So we're going to just leave that. It's like a cloth glitter, I guess you could call it. Trying to get all the excess loose pieces off. Let me put this glue away. That's just regular Elmer's glue, the white stuff. Elmer's Glue All. And then I just put the leftovers right in the container. This is called Flour Soft. I'll show you the thing. Flour Soft, and it's floursoft.com. But like I said, I think they are out of business. I have seen it on eBay. And that color was nut brown. This is called fuchsia. And that's the color. I've used that one quite a bit. And this one is called Spring. I got them in a grab bag that I ordered from another crafter. And this was originally $5.99 for this jar. And the jars are pretty big. And it goes a long way. Like that's a lifetime supply of it. So if you find any, you could look on eBay. They may have it. Let me get a baby wipe here and clean up my glue mess. And then I will pick those adjectives for the Mad Lib. There we go. I always keep baby wipes nearby. Welcome in, Carol from California. Where am I going to put this so I don't make a mess? Where? I'm probably not going to use it again, but I'll put it up there just in case I do something else with glue. I don't use these Flour Soft things very often. And I really wanted to do something really cool on that card. It looks just like fur. I love it. All right, so I picked some of these adjectives. Let's see. We are going to go with slimy and naughty. Naughty. Whoops, that's adverb. Naughty. And bubbly. And the other one I wrote down was, frantic. There. Okay. Now the next word we need, let's just do that adverb since I've already written something and scribbled it out. Adverb. So pick an adverb and put it in the chat for the Mad Lib. It's from my Christmas book, but it's not Christmas. So we have Mr. Furry. Mr. Furry, the humongous Attack of the Furry Squirrels card. That's what this is. Attack of the most furry squirrel in the world card. I don't know who I'm going to send this to. Probably Ange, because, she made fun of it. So, it cracks me up because the fur on him makes it really even stand out. That's funny. Okay, we have that. All right. That guy is very cute. Also, he's not very Christmassy. Oh, I could turn this back. Nope, that's not what I want. I wanted a regular card base. Where's the regular? Here it is. I am blindly reaching over, grabbing into my box of card bases. I'm teasing you, Ange. All right. Blindly reaching over there, and this probably won't fit. Maybe it will if I squish it down. You like the squirrel, okay. Well, then I can't send it to you if you like it. The squirrel is kind of cute, actually. Well, I'm going to trim off as much as I can off the top without cutting the bird's head off. And I'm going to take a little bit off each side. Trying to make it even. And take some off the bottom. I'm going to cut a little bit off the bottom of the snowman, which I think it's going to be okay. I will need to take more. I don't have any white burlappy kind of thing. That would be neat to put along the bottom as snow, but I don't have that. So it ain't going to get it. I do have, did I save it out? Oh no, I do have this. I forgot about this ribbon. This is white. I don't think you can tell. It looks like velvet. It feels like velvet. That would go good along the bottom because it's fabric. And he looks like he's made out of fabric. He or she, I don't know. I don't know if this is a girl or a boy snowman. And it really doesn't matter if it's a girl or a boy. Let me get... I want to use up all of this glitter tape. I have enough for both sides? No, but I have enough for one. This is kind of like an aqua color that really matches the background. So I'm going to trim a little bit off this side. There. Okay. Put that up in that corner. All right, adverb. We need an adverb. An adverb is a word that describes an adjective, a verb, or another adverb. Generally, it ends in ly. We have a couple good examples already in there, like deliriously and sporadically. I'm writing them down. Just asked a student one time if his turtle was a boy or girl. He said it was a girl because it had pink eyes. That's funny. So I adhere this down close to the top and to the side. I left a little extra space on the bottom and a lot of space down this side. Rather than using a whole sheet of glitter paper to go behind this, since there's not a lot of room for the glitter paper to show, I thought I would just use one piece of glitter tape going down the side. Add some glitter to the card without using a whole sheet. Happily, that's a good adjective. Okay. And got that. And that. All right. Yeah, and you could do it down two sides or down one side, you know. Then leaves me just with that little bit left, which I don't know if that's enough to save. And this ribbon was sent to me by somebody, and it was wrapped in, I think I threw it away, a gold twist tie, and the gold twist tie leaked, and you can see it left some yellow marks from the twist tie every place the twist tie touched it. So I'm just trying to use some scraps of it and in between those gold pieces. Where's my thing? It's way over here. Put some tape down. I'm going to put a double layer of this sticky tape down. And one side of this ribbon kind of is almost, it's not really frayed, but it almost looks like it's gathered. And I think it looks kind of neat. It makes it look more like snow. So I'll put that piece towards the bottom. And I'm just going to trim. This ribbon does fray, but hopefully it will get to the center. I didn't use my ribbon scissors. Get to the center without. There. Okay. So we have that. I wonder if I could put 2 little buttons there. All right. Let's see. I want to try to find 2 buttons that are about the right size that look the same. Whoa. Now I have a button on the floor. Oh, that one is good too. Let's see. I got that one, that one. Black would be good. Dark gray would also be good. These red ones might be good. They're very thick though. I don't want them. They're too thick. I'd really rather not have red. Oh, I have 2. 2 that are the same. There we go. And those are kind of like a mottled gray. So they go really good with this, with the colorations of this. Okay, excellent. And I don't have buttons that are small enough for the eyes. So we're not going to do eye buttons. All right. Last call for adverbs. If you type !ADV in the chat, it'll tell you what an adverb is. I'm dropping more buttons than I'm getting in the jar, I think. Oh, there's this little tiny one. Oh, I wish I had a second little tiny one like that. That would be good for the eyes. I don't see another little tiny one like that. Oh well. That would have been good. But we have them for the shirt. Well, if they're very bumpy, I don't mail them. Or I will put them in a gift or hand deliver. Like, you know, if I'm giving someone a gift anyway. It just depends on how lumpy they are. Bling tends to be okay. Buttons are kind of pushing it as far as being too lumpy. If I'm mailing someone a gift, then I will give them a lumpy card. I give Todd the lumpy cards to share with his coworkers, things like that. You can mail them. It's just extra postage. If it's more than 1/4 of an inch thick. Or if it's uneven. So if you have lumpy stuff on one end of the card but not on the other, even if it's less than 1/4 of an inch thick, they could charge you package rate because they can't go through the machines. It'll ruin the machine or it'll tear the envelope. So I tend to stay with flat embellishments. So if you had something like this and it was less than 1/4 of an inch, I would take some tissue paper and fold it and kind of put it up here so the whole thing is about the same thickness. But be sure it's less than 1/4 of an inch. Between 1/4 of an inch and 3/4 of an inch, they'll charge you for a large envelope. Over 3/4 of an inch, they charge you for a package. The rates go up very quickly. But if it is a package, I send it via Pirate Ship. It's a free online service. They deal in bulk mail. Anybody can use it. It's called Pirate Ship, Pirate. It is legal. It is not one of those, counterfeit things or whatever. You have to weigh your package. You put the information in. You tell it how you want to ship it, whether it be priority mail or ground or whatever, and it'll come up with the best price for you. And you print your label, stick it on your package, and you can mail it from your own mailbox. I love Pirate Ship. It is a big difference in price for mailing packages than using the post office rates. All right. And you get a tracking number as well. But it's only for packages. So like large envelopes or whatever, you have to use regular postal rates. But packages, that ground select that they have now, also priority mail. I think they also do UPS and stuff now too. It's really good. You tell it what kind of packaging, whether it's a box, a bag, whatever, you give it the dimensions and you weigh it. And you can use a kitchen scale that weighs in ounces. That will work. I got my postal scale for about $15. It's an actual postage scale on Amazon. It is amazing. It has saved me way more than $15 with just a few things that I have mailed. So it's really, really nice. I should do a video on mailing. I see so many people, like on an envelope, if they're not sure, they just put 2 or 3 regular stamps on it. That's just, you're throwing money away. Weigh the envelope and put the appropriate number of stamps on it. And instead of putting a second first class or forever stamp on it, use a additional ounce stamp instead. It's a lot cheaper. All right. And we need the adverb, let's see. Happily is fun. Happily. Let's put happily in there. The next word we need is an exclamation. Yeah, that's on my list of things to do. That, a glue comparison video. I want to compare Elmer's glue to all of the other fancy glues and see which one is the best, which is the best bang for your buck. I bought all the glues. I have them sitting in a box. Hopefully they're not dried up. And I want to do a mailing video for first class, regular postal mail. So there, I think I'll leave that as is. He's quite cute. I put those little gems in the middle of those snowflakes. So I had them on my desk. They were from those carnival cards that I made last week. So yes, we need exclamation is the next word that we need. I'm going to put these back in my thing where they were. All right, so we got the squirrel and we got the snowman. Let's see what else we have in this thing. That's not really winter. That's Valentine's Day. Those will be later in the year. Oh, how about the duck? It's more Valentine's Day. More snowmen. Yeah, let's do this duck. Let's go with the duck. I'll come back and decide what else I want to do. Shazam. That's a good exclamation point. Or exclamation. Yeah, I can't talk. Shazam. Kaboom. Kiss my grits. I remember Kiss My Grits. Does anyone else know what that's from? If you do, put it in the chat. We'll tell you if you're right. All of us old people will know. I'm just going to cut out this duck. These pictures on the side are very Christmassy. That's rabbit trim. And that looks like, I don't know what that is. Christmassy on the top. So I'm going to try to save the trim on this card and use it on something else later. So trim that piece off, and then the rabbits I'm going to trim off. The rabbits would be good for Easter probably. Will I remember I have that little thing at Easter? Probably not. But I'll put it with all of my scraps. And then I will cut these and put with my Christmas scraps. So this is one way you never have to buy patterned paper again. Or at least not this year. And you can save all of these things. Those would make some cool gift tags. And then I'm going to trim off this red border. Remember the country geese from the 80s? They were so popular. That's what this card reminds me of. Kind of 1980s retro thing. I love patterned paper as well. Oh, I can't even tell you how much patterned paper I have. I'm going to cut out this thing here. I don't know who Helen, John, and Michael were, but I hope that they had a happy holiday. This was obviously sent to me by somebody. A lot of people save their used cards and their friends' used cards for me, so I get a lot of them. I'll put that. I have a box of card scraps, and I usually put those types of things in them. I really like this. I like it much better now that it's cut out by itself. All right. Kiss My Grits, in case you guys don't know. It was from the show Alice, Mel's Diner. Flo, one of the waitresses, used to say that all the time in a very southern drawl. Kiss my grits, and she would chomp her gum as she said it. All right, so this will fit on here in this direction, not portrait. It'll be landscape. So I could put some glitter tape over here or over here. And I could put some flowers in the basket so it doesn't look Christmassy. That's what we'll do. Yes, Alice. Alice, I think that was the name of the show. The restaurant was Mel's Diner. Maybe this dark blue. Do I have enough dark blue? I do, maybe. If I rip it there. Yeah, let's use up this dark blue. Okay. Oops. I threw one of them on the floor. Boy, I'm going to have to clean up the floor after this stream for sure. I keep dropping everything on the floor. Okay, so we're going to put this over here. I don't want to use this part because it has a defect. All right. I do have Echo Park sickness. I'm going to add some tape to this because this part of the tape was on the cardboard and it's not sticky. Let's see if that's a good spot for it. Yeah. I love Echo Park products. Their pattern paper. What's so nice about their pattern paper is that it doesn't matter what collection you have. They all pretty much complement each other. You can mix and match. So that's really cool about them. All right. I think I'm going to have to go with Kiss My Grits. Only because it's fun. I think I will pick that one. Kiss My Grits. Okay. All right. Now let's do a number. One number. Put in whatever your favorite number is. That's right, Dustaloo. Get you buy everything now. You have 2 days. You have 2 days to buy everything. Anything you want. Go crazy, go shopping. I'll put this down over here. We'll leave the white background since it is I think a nice background for that. I think we'll put some flowers down the side. 72. Okay. And let's see. Let me get some yellow, blue, and I have orange. Maybe mix them up a little bit. Because I want to put a few in that as well. This will be kind of like a springy card. I think the blue is pretty. I'll need some little tiny ones. Do I want to put flowers up there? Yeah, I think I'll do 3 flowers there. Let me see what I have for really tiny. Here's a little itty bitty. Yep. Put a little tiny one in there. A gazillion. A gazillion is a very large number. Here's a little tiny blue one. Whoops. I didn't mean to get all the little blue ones out. There's a little blue one. And I bet I can get like an orange color one. Okay. Other numbers we have are 9 and 28. Excellent. These little plastic containers I have, they are from Flint's earplugs. And I just put the color, whoops, that's not the right one. Look at this. This is blue. Blue goes over blue. Yellow goes over yellow. I have them all lined up on a shelf in my room in rainbow order. We'll go with that color. Let's see if I have a tiny little, teeny tiny orange one. Probably not. Of course. Of course I don't. I need another teeny tiny color. Yeah, I like it. It looks pretty in the craft room. I like to sort things in rainbow order. Let me see if I have a teeny tiny pink one in this. Pink. I don't. Okay. I have this other one, so I have 3 teeny tiny ones there. Okay, that will work out pretty well. I'm going to use some dry adhesive. These are balloon dots. I get these from Amazon. They're like the fancy glue dots that you get. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that little glue, that little dot of glue, but these are so cheap. You can get multiples of the rolls for about what you pay for one thing of the regular glue dots that you get in your scrapbooking section. So it's pretty awesome. I don't know if they're acid free. I doubt it, but I really doubt anybody is saving their cards for a million years. So I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. Unfortunately, most people throw their cards away. They don't pass them down from generation to generation. I mean, we might, but most people don't. And they're just on double-sided or, paper, non-stick paper. All right, so we have those 3, and I'm going to put 3 of these. This time I will use a couple dots of fabric tack. I'll put blue, blue, and yellow. Blue, blue, and yellow in the middle. How dare anybody throw them away? I know, don't they know? Don't they know we spend hours working on these cards? I have the balloon dots linked in my Amazon storefront. You can type !Amazon and you can get a link to that. A lot of the products I use will be linked there. Let me move this stuff off of my desk, off of my computer keyboard, and I will type that in. Let me put my flowers back up on the shelf. They're out of order now. They're not in the correct order because I just stuck them up there, and I need some bling. I just grabbed the multicolor bling. These might be too big. No, they're not. Let's see. Let's put a pink one here on the blue. We'll put a green one on the yellow and a blue one, whoops, on the orange. There. And some littler ones for the little pieces. Right, some people do, but not everybody. So if you know someone's going to keep it and pass it on generation to generation, you might want to use acid-free products on theirs. I don't worry about it. I have some cards that I've had for years in my stash, and they have not yellowed or anything like that. So there, that card is done. That's kind of a neat, almost a spring card. It's not really a winter card at all. And I think for the number, I think I'm going to have to go with gazillion. Do we just need one number? Yeah. All right, and then let's go with an article of clothing is the next one. Article of clothing. All right, let me get my bag of cards out and see which one we're going to do next. And these are all, so far the ones I'm using, were all really meant to be Christmas cards. So they don't always have to be, you know, Christmassy. That one is kind of cool. That's not very Christmassy. That's an anniversary card. See, some of them are not. Ooh, that one is pretty. Let's do this. Okay. Long Johns. That's a good one. Long Johns. All right, this one here, I'm not going to use the words peace on earth, but this here is just a pretty winter scene. It already has glitter on it. It has some cardinals in the tree. Garter is another good one. Okay. Caftan. Okay. All right. We're getting some good ones in here. I'm going to trim this off a piece on earth. I'll put that in with my Christmas card scraps. Let me see where I'm at with this for a card base. I always look at these. I'm trying to get rid of these card bases, but that's still not going to work. So we're going to have to use a regular one. White. I need to order more of these. I'm almost out of white card bases. I could cut it about there and there. It doesn't have to be the whole width. Well, it can be the whole width. It's too wide. It is too wide. I'll cut that and then cut this to about 5 1/4. There. Yep, that looks good. Let's see. Let me get some blue. Maybe dark blue glitter paper. I think I need to order more glitter paper. I think that's too bright of a blue. What about this? Oh, that's really good. That one is really good. It is my last sheet of this color. All right, this I'm going to cut to 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. That's the matte size for an A2 size card. These card bases that I use are Ohuhu card bases. They're in my Amazon storefront. They come in that A2 size. They also come in 5 by 7. They are amazing quality. Very thick cardstock, and the envelopes are really nice. You don't have to use those. For years, I have used office supply cardstock that you can get at Walmart or anywhere. And you can fold your paper in half, 8.5 by 11 sheet, and then cut it in half, and you have the perfect size card base. I've been buying these just because it's easier, since I go through so many. Take a little bit more off that side, just so more of the paper shows. I also buy the glitter paper from Amazon, and that's on my Amazon storefront as well. Okay. So yeah, we have that. Super nice. One thing that I sometimes do to save paper, so we have this here, and only that much, you know, a little bit of that blue is going to show. So I will take my cutting mat. I know my table is a cutting mat, but I try not to cut on it if I don't have to. And I just cut out a rectangle from the inside of this card. You can use punches. If your paper's not thick glitter paper like this, you can use die cuts and die cut something out of it. This glitter paper is super thick and does not die cut well. So I don't usually die cut it. And then I'm just going to take this paper, and before I put it in my scrap box, I'm going to make sure it's a true rectangle. Oh, you're welcome. I try to keep all of my most common products on there. I haven't updated in a while, so, you know, sometimes a particular type goes out of stock, but usually you can use the search words and the description and search for it and find the same thing. And that's it. Oh hoo hoo. They are amazing cards. I love them. They're not very expensive, and they are definitely well worth the money. I wouldn't recommend any other brand because I don't know them, but oh hoo hoo, they are a good brand. Highly recommend. They come in craft paper as well. They have a bunch of different ones. And we'll do last call for article of clothing. And then if we put this on here, and it does two things for the card. Number one, nobody's going to know about it. It gives you an extra piece to use for something else, and it makes your card lighter, so you would use less postage possibly, especially for 5x7 cards. And this cardstock is very thick, so it's heavy. Yes, they do make great markers. I have a set of Oh Hoo Hoo watercolor or water-based, you know, not the permanent markers, the regular ones, and they are very good. I would like to get a set of their permanent markers. Their markers are good. And the packaging on the Oh Hoo Hoo markers, they're in a tube, and they have like tropical birds on them and stuff. It's really a pretty package. All right, so we have that. I'm going to get my bag of snowflakes. Oh, how about one of these blue? Yeah, that looks good. I don't know where I got these snowflakes from. Somebody sent them to me, but I think these foam ones are from the Dollar Tree. These particular ones, I think they are from the Dollar Tree. And that matches the background paper. All right, so we have that card all done. All right, and I think I'm going to use Long Johns. That made me laugh when I saw it. So let me use the Long Johns. I'll put that in the Mad Lib. I'm going to put pair of Long Johns so it makes sense, since it is Long Johns is technically plural, but a pair of Long Johns, it fits perfectly that way. Now we need a type of food, plural. So a plural type of food for the Mad Lib. We're just going right through these cards pretty fast today. Let me see. I'm going to have to put these Valentine cards in a special place so I have them handy for Valentine's Day. We have that one. We already did a furry guy, so I'm not going to do that. I think I have two of the cardinals. That bird's cool too. That would be a pretty Easter card, really. We have the horses running in the snow. This is another one that would make a good Easter card. He is cute too. The fox. A lot of these are really cool. This one, we have two cardinals. I'm going to do a double cardinal card. This is another one that's kind of cool. If you cut that off, that's just a winter scene. That would be just a winter scene. That's not Christmas at all. That's just a dog. That was a Christmas card, but it doesn't have to be. Just the snowflakes would be winter. That star could be used for a birthday card or anything. This one here, you could cut the red part off. So those were some of my ideas. Cut off the words, and you've got just hippos. I might do the horses. Turnips. All right, so I have two of these. They are the exact same card. They're both from Mark and Marilyn. Mark and Marilyn. Mark and Marilyn. Look, though, they wrote their names different. One is script and one is print. I wonder if Mark wrote some and Marilyn wrote some others. I don't know. Okay, I'm writing some more of those words down. Now let me see here. How am I going to be able to barely... Oh, this isn't going to work the way I want, because his head's going to be cut off. I'm going to skip those cards. I will do something else with those at another time. It's not going to work for a non-Christmas card. But I do like the horses, and I also like that adorable fox. The horses are just running in snow. There's a big letter in here. Somebody wrote a whole letter. Mushrooms and cherries. Okay. Somebody said to me the other day that it was neat that the cards have a story hidden inside them. Let me get a 5x7 card base, because I don't think it's going to fit on the smaller. Yeah, it's going to need to be a 5x7. I'm going to trim the bottom because it has a little blemish. And I'm going to trim a little bit off of here. Oh, I know, it's no such thing as just a dog. When I meant that card is just a dog on it, it's not a Christmas card. It's a thank you card from our local Humane Society. We have a recurrent monthly donation to them. I didn't mean that it was just a dog. I meant it was not a Christmas card. It's just a dog card. Don't tell Jonah I ever said just a dog. He would not be happy. I'm going to put these back in my Christmas thing, my Christmas card box. I'm going to look at purple. since there's some purple in the mountains. I don't know if I have the right color purple. These are mostly pinkish purples. I don't know if I have a large piece of a bluish purple, because that's not gonna work. I don't think I do. I have this color purple. It's still kind of a pinkish purple, but it might actually work. Let's see what it looks like on camera. It doesn't look like it matches on camera. Let me see what else I have. Yep, it's all the same. Okay. Purples are hard to match. I agree. There's so many different characters of purple. You have your bluish purple, you have your pinkish purples, like your violet and your bluish purple, maybe the dark blue, although I'm almost out of dark blue paper. I don't like the dark blue. Let me see, what else have I got? Let me look at my light blue. And light blue might be too light. I think I kind of like the light blue. And I have quite a bit of it, so that is good. Okay, let's do the light blue. So we need Plural Foods. Oh, I need to mark this on here. Let me mark this here. My measuring guide does not go up to 7 inches. So it does go to 5, and I'm going to go at about 4 and 7/8. I do need more purple paper, glitter paper, and more dark blues. I'm just going to have to order another 100 sheets of it. Yeah, that looks really good. I like it. I like the way that looks. And again, of course, with this one, especially since it is 5 by 7, this card is very thick. This is thick, and then this is thick, so it would probably be more than an ounce. So I'm going to take out a good portion of this. And the knife I'm using, the blade, is a Fisker's finger blade, available on Amazon, of course. So there, I have that piece crookedly cut out, but it doesn't matter because nobody's going to see that. Nobody will know how crooked it is unless you tell them. And then I'm going to straighten this out before I put it away. So when I go to use it to mat something, it's already a perfectly good rectangle. Okay. I used to just leave them and do them later, but that doesn't happen. If I don't do it right away, it won't get done. All right, so we have this backing. Last call for plural food. More than one type of food. And I will put it in the Mad Lib here in a minute. I think I'm going to put this small piece up towards the top. Not that it really matters. There. Then we have this. Yep. I'm going to put a little extra in the middle. I don't want this accidentally coming apart since there's words on the back. Pickled pig's feet. Oh, that's it. I'm putting that in there. Pickled pig's feet. I like it. Pickled pig's feet. Oh, gross. Pickled pig's feet. Okay, now we need a silly word. That just made me giggle. All right, a silly word. What am I going to decorate this with? It doesn't need a lot, you know, because it's so pretty. It has glitter all over it. I'll probably just put some snowflakes or something. I have some of these really pretty snowflakes, as to not take away from the prettiness. These snowflake gems. Let's see. I'll put 3. I'll put 1 there, kind of 1 there, 2 up towards the top and 1 down at the bottom. These are from the Dollar Tree, and they have just a very small piece of adhesive on them, and I don't trust that it's going to stick, especially to this glitter. So I'm just going to add a little bit of fabric tack to the back. Put this one up in that corner. This one here, whoops, let me take the paper off. Shenanigans, that's one of my favorite words. Let's put that one there, and we'll put this one down here. Just to add, it just needed some kind of bling. Doesn't need a lot. Sometimes you just let the paper do the work, as May would say. And this one is already very pretty. It has glitter all through it. The mountains look very 3D. The horses are pretty. And then the glitter paper behind it is pretty. So it doesn't need a lot. Now there is this piece here that I'm going to use on the inside. I think I'll put it over here. Just to decorate the inside a little bit. I like to do that when I have a scrap of the card. There we go. All right, so we have that. Let's see. We need any other silly words? Last call for silly words. I know you guys have some silly words bottled up inside somewhere. I just know it. You've watched May for years. I haven't watched her in a very, very long time. But I used to watch her all the time. I really like this fox. And I don't think he has to be Christmas. He has the evergreens coming out. If I take off the happy holidays, he doesn't really have to be Christmas. I'm wondering if I could cover up the happy holidays rather than cutting it off by putting a ribbon or something around it. Let me cut off the front of this first and see. I had a runaway paintbrush for a second there. I'm looking to see if I have a piece of ribbon that matches his what do I want to say? Scarf, but I do not. I do have some green ribbon though. Let me get my green ribbon. I don't think my other thing there will work. Let's see. Okay. Nincompoop and Cutie Patootie. There's this one. It's got the polka dots. This one doesn't have polka dots, but it has dots. I think I kind of like that one better. This one's too bright. Too bright. Let's see, before I deal with that, let me see if it fits on a card base first. I bet it's not going to fit. Oh, it will if I just trim it down a little bit and not mat it. I try to use the A2 size cards as much as possible because they are definitely cheaper to mail. So it is the exact size. So I'm just going to trim a little bit off. And I won't mat it on glitter paper. I'm going to go ahead and put shenanigans in, or maybe nincompoop. Let me do that because that's more of a silly word. Nincompoop. And it also has poop in it, so, you know, I'm 12 years old, really. Okay, the next thing we need is, the last thing we need is a part of the body, plural. And let's see, there's, I'll take a little bit off of the 3 sides to try to make it even. A little bit off that side. There's more on this side than the other side. So take that much off there and a little bit off this bottom. I still need a little more off of the side. Welcome in, Christy. You're in time for the last Mad Lib word. And what did I say it was? I didn't write it down. I forgot already. Part of the body. Of course, Christy comes in. Body part, plural. I think that was... I think we summoned Christy by asking for a part of the body part, plural. Weenuses. Yes, this will just cover up Happy Holidays. Corneas, muscles, phalanges, toenails, kneecaps. Toenails are gross. Yes, we know what weenuses are. It doesn't stop us from laughing at them. We used to use that in our Mad Libs here a lot, I think. Weenus. So, Christy, today I'm taking Christmas cards and making them non-Christmas cards. Like winter or whatever. So we're putting this, we're covering up Happy Holidays. I thought if I cut off the Happy Holidays, it would look weird that this was on 3 sides and not on the bottom. So I'm just going to cover up Happy Holidays. Let's put, if I can get it to come out. Yep. Weenus just sounds, it sounds as if it's something much worse. I'm just laughing, Miss Christy has crazy sense of humor. Let's see. Oh, I think it's a little crooked. I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it. It's going to stay crooked. It's not going to come off. Okay. Don't tell anybody it's crooked. Do not tell anybody that it is crooked. And I'll put a flower. We've used a lot of flowers today. You know, I haven't used flowers in my crafting in quite a while. All right, let's put this down. Okay. Oh no. I will do that, Christy. We had a really good jam on Scotty's channel. Jam session. We had a good time, played a lot of songs. We had a lot of laughter. It was crazy and fun. I'm looking to see what color flower I want to use. I don't want to do red. It'll look too Christmassy. Maybe yellow. Let's see how the yellow would look. I don't know what Ange has going on with her Schwanzman, but she talks about her Schwanzman a lot. Oh yeah, the yellow. The yellow looks really good. This is like a darker, kind of a darker yellow. Love the yellow on here. Here, I'll bring it up. That looks really good. Again, very springtime-ish. Do I want to do more than one yellow? Like a cluster? Yeah, let's do a cluster. Let's do three yellows. We used to get Schwann's delivery. Are they still in business? There's something else now, aren't they? I want to say that they're a different company. I think anyway, our local Schwann's went out of business, I believe. They deliver meat and foods, like frozen foods. Yeah. Yep, the guy comes to your house with a truck. You still have Schwann's. We used to get them. They have really good ice cream products. Let's put this one here, a little bit higher up. Yeah, mac and cheese and sides. They have a lot of really good food products in general. Yours closed. See, I thought ours went out of business. We haven't ordered from them in years. We used to like their shop the truck sales, where I guess the delivery person, you know, used to like to clearance out his inventory. Well, I'll do this greenish blue. I know Ange talks about his Schwann's guy a lot, her Schwann's guy a lot. So, you know, thought maybe there was some shenanigans going on over there in the Ange household. Not that I'm starting a rumor or anything like that. They're out of business for home delivery. Yeah, I thought they went out of business. Some local places, I wonder sometimes if they kept the same truck and another company bought them out locally. Their trucks were cool with all the little doors around them and stuff. They were really neat. All right, so, I think I'm going to have to go with toenails. Only because toenails is funny. I don't know though. Weenuses. I'm gonna do weenuses. Weenuses. We haven't used weenuses in a long time here onto the YouTube channel. All right, let me see. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, don't put this in the glue, Ria. Do not put that in the glue. Put the glue in the trash. Okay. So we made a lot of cards. We have that one. And that one. that one. So we took Christmas cards that were winter and made new cards out of them. That would be wintry, like that snowman. This one here was a Christmas card, but this could be a New Year's card or an anniversary card or anything like that. And this duck, believe it or not, or goose, was a Christmas card, and I cut off the Christmas parts to it, and it's kind of cool. And then here's, this one cracks me up. The mega squirrel. It's even furry. I put Flower Soft on it and made it look like fur. That tree has a wicked reflection. This tree, is it because, oh yeah, it does have a big reflection. Let me move it over there. No matter what I put there, it's going to have a reflection. Here, maybe this one. This is not shiny. There we go. There we go. Yep. All right. So now no more crazy reflection because that's matte. It's not shiny. My light just shines like right there perfectly. All right. Lots of great cards. Thank you guys. We will read the Mad Lib and then we will, let's see. I'll tell you about my schedule first of all. Let me do... I would never start a rumor about Ange. Absolutely not. She loves this squirrel, though. And her, apparently, her Schwann's guy. I don't know. Even though they're out of business, she's still talking about her Schwann's guy. I will be live Wednesday night on Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do some crafting. I'll probably do Lego. Thursday night is a secret stream on Twitch at 8 p.m. And then Sunday, 2 p.m. on Twitch is another... Oh, it's a birthday party. Sir Preston, my pet peacock, is turning a year old. So we're having a birthday party for him on Twitch Sunday at 2. So be sure to join me over there for some fun and shenanigans. And then next Monday night, I'll be back here on YouTube making more cards. What are my thoughts on Christmas and July cards? I do like them. I hardly ever send them. I make them and I just let them sit in a box and there it is. But yeah. I don't know any Billy Joel songs, but remind me, put that in my Discord. Do Billy Joel for Uncle Hole. I'm going to have to learn. You're still Uncle Hole to me. So yeah. We'll have to do... You could put that in the mod chat or in the song suggestions. Either one, Christy, in the Discord, and I'll remember then. It's kind of a joke during our jam that we had the other night with Uncle Hole, and we just kind of went crazy. With it. All right, so here we go. The Mad Lib for today is my special New Year's Eve traditions. This is in this Very Merry Mad Libs Christmas book. There's a whole section on New Year's. So then it has here we go. Kiss My Grits. New Year's pencil sharpeners is almost here. This year, I'm creating my own New Year's Eve traditions. They're going to be super slimy. First, I'll wear a sparkly pair of long johns with mincemeat pies all over it. Then, that's pretty gross actually. Then, with my family and champagne flutes, we'll start a countdown at gazillion seconds to midnight. As soon as the moose strikes 12, we'll make some noise. We'll grab cheese danishes and shake them like crazy while frantic fireworks light up the night sky. Next, we'll eat 12 pickled pig's feet as happily as we can. That's one for each month of the year. That's pretty gross, by the way. This will give us bubbly luck all year long. Finally, we'll say nincompoop while shaking our weenuses to get a naughty start to the new year. So there we go. It's on one of his easier songs. Okay, I'll have to look it up and see. Happily. Or hoppily. Happily as we can. Yep. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I really do hope you all have a happy new year. If you're doing any New Year's Eve things either tonight or tomorrow night, depending on where you live in the world, be safe. Don't drive. And then have a happy New Year's Day. Get plenty of rest and enjoy the day. And if you're making resolutions, let us know what they are. You can put them in the chat, or you can put them in either the Facebook group or my Discord. I have both of those things available for you guys. Let's see. Facebook, Discord, and so those are two ways that you can connect with the rest of the crafters. Such great communities on both of them. A lot of fun. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful day and rest of the year. I will see you next year. You guys take care. And until the next video, you know what to do. Oh, wait, first of all, before I leave, thank you, Christine, my awesome moderator. I appreciate you very, very much. And Christy is my newest moderator over on Twitch. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate you very, very much as well. Happy 2025. You guys take care, and I will see you on the next one. Until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.